I'm live.
All right.
Hey there, everyone. Just give us a quick second to let all of the software load on up for those who are joining live.
You want to create a stunning website.
Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, so hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for your patience. And we're going to go ahead and give it a minute or two to let people come on. Hey, Sarah. But for everyone who's catching the replay, hi, my name is Kelly, and this is my beautiful co-host,
Bobbie G.
And we are both intuitive channels. We can channel source as well as individual spirit guides. And we like to come on and give you guys just tips and tricks for you to connect to your own spirit guides to really just accelerate your spiritual growth. And for those of you who are coming on, definitely say hello. Definitely let us know if you're here. If you're catching the replay, let us know that you're catching the replay. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Leah. So glad that you guys were able to join us. But just to as we wait for people to come in, we're gonna let you guys know that we do have a spiritual growth mastermind that is designed for those of you who are really ready to accelerate your spiritual growth. You're just really ready to meet your spirit guide now, not spend 3 years in a Buddhist monk in some like remote island. You're ready to have every Monday, the first Monday of every month, Bobbie and I come on live together, just really activate your spiritual connection to your own guides. And then you deep dive with Bobbie the second week of the month to really just kind of hone in and release any blocks that's preventing that highest connection, as well as her kind of refining your channeling abilities. And then you get to deep dive with me the third week of the month. And this is a smaller group. So there's only 3 spots left. We're taking 5 at total right now. Hey, Robbie. Hey, Ida. I'm so glad you guys made it. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Sharon. Oh, you guys are going to love the meditation. Most people meet their spirit guide the first time. If not, you'll definitely feel the huge energetic shift that's just going to make it so much easier the second time. But so with that, we do have the spiritual mastermind. Hey, Holly. It's pretty reasonably priced because it's more about you guys connecting to that energetic field of your own spirit guide and being able to channel on your own. So you guys want access to that. It starts next Monday. There's 3 spots left. There's a pay in full option and a payment plan because we want to make this accessible to everyone. But with that, we'll just give it maybe 2 more minutes to let people.
And I just wanted to say that as I was walking along and talking to Gregory this morning, they were letting me know that so much of what I'm able to do after 30 years, not 3 years of practicing, we want you to be able to do way faster than it took me. But I've been channeling that full 30 years. But Gregory was saying that one of the things they want to share is how to utilize spirit on a day-to-day basis, the way Kelly and Bobbie do. People think that you just channel like we're doing for individuals, sharing information about individuals' lives, but both Bobbie and Kelly, this is Gregory coming through, both Bobbie and Kelly utilize us all the time. If they have a decision to make, if they want to move forward in their life, if they have a business decision, a personal decision, whatever. It's not just channeling like you see on TV or individuals or some of the YouTube. It's how to use spirit in your day-to-day life to get the success you want. And that's a lot of what we were telling Bobbie today that we really want to focus on in this next month.
That's such a great topic. I do tend to meditate every day, 15 minutes just to center for myself as a human. And then I tend to meditate an additional 15 minutes. Yo, George, spirit guides, I want to do this and this. What's the next thing I should create? I was thinking like a mastermind for businesswomen and then a money magnet course. And then like the spiritual growth with Bobbie and I. Those are 3 things I'm considering. And they like, when they give me the go ahead, I'm like, this is going to be perfect for people. But so for all of you watching really quick, I want to play music really quick. I'm hitting it. What does that sound like on your guys' end? Is the music okay to have the music in the background as we do the meditation, or should I cut the music and just go straight into the meditation? You guys got to let me know in the comments. My comment field is just so small. Looks like Jenny's joining us. Hi, Jenny. Robbie, you can hear it. Okay, water intuition. You guys like the music? Okay, Bobbie, is it okay on your end if I go ahead and keep it? It seems like
Yeah,
right,
I just want it to be good for them. I don't care.
Okay, perfect. Let's just go ahead and get started, guys. Go ahead and begin to get comfortable. Get in a position where you're sitting upright. Get in a position where you're able to relax and go ahead and begin to close your eyes. Just beginning to allow your body to relax into the present moment. Bringing all of your thoughts, your attention, and your awareness to the here and now. Feeling into your body with full presence coming to you now. And go ahead and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Allowing all of your thoughts and worries of the day just disappear as you're getting grounded here in the center present moment. Acknowledging that this is a powerful vibrational request on your part to more strongly connect to Source and your individual spirit guide. And take the time to acknowledge that you are now prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being as well as your spiritual well-being. And now, allow yourself to go into your mind's eye and just begin to picture light coming to you. Fine, refined light coming to you in all areas of your body. Feeling the lightness. Feeling your energy shift upwards as the light permeates every part of your being. Just feeling yourself getting lighter and lighter as the light becomes more refined and crystal, adding light to your vibrancy as all of your chakras begin to fully align now. Your heart chakra opening up to receive more light and love. The light permeating all areas of your body and energetic field. With the light also coming to your third eye now. Feeling the warm glow of expansion in your forehead as your third eye begins to activate now. Strongly awakening your connection to Source and Spirit. Feeling the light begin to take you off the ground as you begin to float up into the sky. As the light just naturally carries you higher and higher. And just feeling yourself relax more and more as the light continues to get more refined, a little bit brighter, a little bit more refined, and it begins to permeate the cells of your body as you just lighten up and begin to travel upwards. Feeling yourself get so light as you travel up and up and up. Allowing new lights, new colors to come in and permeate your body. Creating a new refined you that feels so light and so free. Just floating higher and higher as the light continues to shine in all areas of your body. Allowing the light to begin to help you feel floatless, weightless, as you just continue to float higher and higher, feeling warm and soft and free. And off into the distance, up above you, you begin to see a layer of clouds. And you're just softly climbing higher and higher as the light just naturally refines your energy for you to float higher and higher. And the higher you float, the closer the clouds become. Feeling so free and so light. And as you look up, the clouds are even closer now. So close you can almost touch them. And it's only a natural extension for the light to continue lifting you up into the clouds. Feeling your body begin to emerge on the other side of the clouds. Seeing a beautiful temple in front of you as you continue to float higher and higher. And your eyes begin to adjust to the higher frequencies of the Temple of the Masters as your feet begin to approach the stairs. You begin to see the stairs walking up to the temple, the details of the temple as you take your first step on the stairs. Feeling the energy of the temple permeate from the bottom of your feet up through your body, giving you an energetic transmission of the energy of Source. As you begin to take one step up and another, relishing every beautiful detail of the temple and every energetic transmission you receive, feeling your body becoming radiant and light. And as you begin to reach the top of the stairs, you notice guides on the outside welcoming you, opening the doors for you. So glad to have met you. And receiving any energy transmission they have for you, welcoming you to the Temple of the Masters. Thanking them for their energy and their time, you begin to walk inside. Allowing your eyes time to adjust as you continue to walk in, as details of the temple begin to emerge, as you just adjust to this floating, empowering feeling in your body, as you're merging powerfully with your soul. And as you begin to see more and more details of the inside of the temple, you look off to the far right and see your spirit guide waiting for you, inviting you closer to sit for a while with your spirit guide. And as you walk over to your spirit guide, feeling your energy continue to shift higher and higher as you strongly connect to the spiritual realm. Not worrying what details you do or do not see, just feeling the energetic shift alone is enough and is your first contact with your spirit guide. And as you approach closer and closer, your spirit guide invites you to take a seat, to meditate, sitting in front of him or her. And as you seat, you feel the energy that your spirit guide is beginning to send you now. Opening your arms to receive this energy transmission. And now, being open to receive any messages your spirit guide may have for you about your path ahead. Just being open to continue to feel the energy flow throughout your body and allowing yourself to telepathically hear any messages your spirit guide may have for you. Just receive now, knowing that you are doing everything right and everything perfect. And now, If it is the appropriate time, your spirit guide will share his or her name with you now. And will share any tips in your work life now. Now allowing any advice from your spirit guide in your personal life, maybe your relationship life. Feeling the energy shift in your body as you're continuing to receive the energetic transmission, whether any messages are coming through or not, just feeling your body more strongly connect to Source. All right. Beginning to receive the last bit of energy that your spirit guide is sending you now. Asking if there is any parting gift they'd like to give you. Perhaps a token, perhaps a symbol. And receive it now. And now as you and your spirit guide begin to stand, you guys both walk back towards the door that you came in. Moving at your own pace, in your own time. Relishing every detail of the temple. Feeling your energy continue to shift as your connection to the spirit realm is now strongly intact, and your spirit guide is now there with you on a daily basis. Continuing to walk to the door, thanking your spirit guide for coming to meet you today, beginning to build that relationship and strengthening that relationship. And almost to the door now, you give one last goodbye to your spirit guide as you begin to walk outside of the temple, acknowledging and thanking the guides who let you in. You begin to walk down the stairs, feeling so light, so free, and so strong. You continue to walk down the steps, lower and lower, until you begin to reach the clouds and take a gentle descent through the clouds, just naturally floating down. As you begin to make your journey back into the present moment, in the present room. Just feeling yourself move through the clouds and back into the light. Floating down gracefully like a feather. Still feeling the warm energy throughout your body as you continue to float down and down and down. And continuing to float down and down, enjoying the energy transmission that you received as you begin to enter and getting close back down to the ground. Going lower and lower. Still feeling free and light and strong as you continue to descend lower and lower. Then as your feet get close to the ground and begin to emerge down, you begin to wiggle your fingertips and wiggle your toes and deepen your breath as you begin to get present and aware in the current room that you're in, wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers, beginning to bring your attention and your awareness back to the present room that you're in, feeling the seat beneath your bottom, perhaps behind your back, as you begin to open your eyes as you feel comfortable. Just allowing yourself to slowly adjust to the energy that you received. And begin to open your eyes as feels comfortable. Allowing yourself to enjoy and bringing your awareness back fully into the present moment. Opening your eyes. Beginning to tell Kelly and Bobbie about your experience. Hello, everyone who joins us live, and we'll catch this later. Hey, Anna. Hey, Lamar. Hey, Nikita. Nikita's saying hi to Bobbie as well.
Hi, Nikita.
Gonna have to play back. Lane is saying hi to both of us. As all of your awareness and all of your attention is becoming present and grounded here into the earth reality, your eyes are opening as you feel grounded and safe on this earth. Go ahead, guys, and let us know what your experience was as I continue to figure out how to work with this really small chat box.
Well, while you're figuring that out, Kelly, I will say it was phenomenal. It's the first time I felt all 12 at the same time.
That you felt what?
All 12 of the spiritual masters of the Gregory Continuum at the same time. Great meditation, girl.
That is such an honor, Bobbie. Mwah.
Mwah.
All right, let's get into some comments from people. So let us know, guys, how'd the meditation go? What did you see? Because we're going to be here for a little bit with you, like maybe another 15, maybe 30 minutes, channeling for you guys, kind of figuring what was going on for you, how you can more strongly connect. So definitely let us know, what was it like for you? What did your spirit guides say to you? We love helping people connect to their spirit guides. It looks like Lane is saying this was so relaxing. Lamar is saying hi to Bobbie.
Hi.
Ravi. Ooh, what? Okay, wow. I don't know what that was, but I saw the temple and I heard the name Oliver. I don't know if that's made up or if it's the name. My spirit guide was a body made of liquid or something of that, but so relaxing. P.S. I've never done something like this before. Bobbie, do you want to take this one and maybe give her some
Yes, my darling, Gregory coming through. Of all of the possible names in all of the universe that you know, Oliver is the one that came through. Think about that for a moment. There are millions and millions of potential names that could have come through to you, and that's the one that you felt. How would we get the information through to you except through sending an energy? So for you, the energy of spirit in your world fits Oliver. We invite you to look up the meaning of that name in different places because it will have different meanings in different genres. But play with that energy. And we absolutely invite you not to limit your ability to connect with spirit to only Oliver, but it's a good starting place. Trust that you were able to do this. Believe in yourself enough to know that that is an accurate representation of what the energy of spirit feels like for you right now.
So, Ravi, I'm getting a couple messages for you. I have messages from the spirit guides that I typically connect with, and Oliver also has something that he wants to say to you. So my spirit guides want to tap in. And Ravi, much of this time and this period of your life right now is about you kind of blossoming and waking up to, we'll call it your human level mind catching up to the beautiful creature that you are, to the intelligent creature that you are, to the creature that is we don't want to use the word worthy, but the creature that can delight in all of life experiences that she wants to experience. Your human mind is catching up to that. So continue to receive the energy as you begin to allow more and more into your life, because you're very much on the right path. And the more that I'm ready to experience that. Wouldn't it be nice to experience that? Because Ravi, we want you to hear this. Of the 500, 600, 700 people that go to the Abraham Hicks event, Kelly just thought, I know statistically chances are low, but it would be nice to experience it. It would be nice to experience my vibrations personally tended to by her, by someone who channels in similar ways that I channel. It would be nice to know how my clients feel when they're on the receiving end. And she let it go. The more that you can just be in that place, because you see how there's no judgment, there's no worry, it'd be nice to experience that. It would be nice to experience that. Let's see how this unfolds. And then just go back to the day to day. Your personal energy is going to rise so much that your business is beginning to get acceleration. It will kind of accelerate even more, especially as you develop some packages and some maintenance packages. Because Ravi, there's a little bit of underplaying the value of having someone like you on staff on call. And we'll give you an example with someone in Kelly's town right now. He's a lawyer. Most people just go to lawyers when they need help, when there's a lawsuit, something going on. But what he's gone around is he just went around and networked with business owners and what were their worries? What were the concerns? And they were, well, here's our worries, here's our concerns. And if it goes to court, how much would it be? And so what he did was, well, I'll tell you what, I have a plan where it's $500 a month. And with that, you can call me at any time for just your quick little questions. If a case comes up, instead of my normal rate of $500, $600, $700 an hour, whatever it might be, it's only $200 an hour. Do you see what he did there, Ravi? For the peace of mind of having an expert like me you can call me, hey, can you overlook my contract really quick? Hey, can you do this? $500 a month. He's up to multiple 5 figures from clients who maybe call him once, twice a month, 15 minutes at most. Seeing where we're going with this? And from that, we will subside, but you know us. We always want personal growth and business growth. That's Kelly's guides. For Oliver. Ravi. what I most want you to hear is that you are on the right path in all areas of your life. You are shifting and sorting and letting some areas, you know that saying, when one door closes, another door opens, but we want to soften that a little bit. You are letting some things just naturally, gradually take less prominence in your life as new people, new activities, new things begin to take more. And we want to reassure you that you are on the right path. Those gut feelings, those intuitive impulses that you're hearing to, well, I want to hang out with these people. Well, let me do this. That's me speaking to you. So you are already in connection with me. And what I invite you to do to continue your expansion with me is use the name as a focal point. Oliver, Oliver, Oliver. You can repeat it like a mantra up to 10 times, just as you meditate, breathing in and breathing out. And you'll begin to feel that same energy in the meditation on your own. And we won't be speaking back and forth quite yet, but you will be able to, Oliver, I'm looking for guidance on this, and resting assured that it will come throughout the day. If you don't hear anything, it simply means it's not time to act. And with that, it was a pleasure meeting you today. So I kind of want to point a little bit out there, right there, guys. How do I say it? That was a lot for Robbie. So definitely let us know how you took that. There is nothing wrong with wanting a little bit of reassurance. There is nothing wrong with wanting a little bit of reassurance. After I did the meditation, I, on the human level, hit a little moment of doubt myself. And I went, Bobbie, would you like to take this? Feeling Bobbie's connection to source, her confidence and her connection to her and her guides is what allowed me to, oh, that's right. We're here connecting to source. That's what we're doing. And allowed that message to come through. So there's nothing wrong with needing reassurance, guys.
We all need it, no matter how many years we've been doing this. Gregory often laughs at me because I wonder if they will be here when they've been here all along for 30 years. And even this morning, I was saying something and Gregory came through and said, really, Bobbie? It just laughs. But it's good when you get to the point where you and your guide can laugh together and spend time together and have fun with one another. It isn't nearly as serious as it was in the beginning. And that's what you have to look forward as you play with this.
Oh, that is such a good point. It literally is. Spirit guides are your friends in the spiritual realm. I cuss with them. I joke with them just as much as I do my friends. I'm like, yo, homies, what is this going on right now? This get fixed. I don't know how, but that's the beauty of it. I don't need to know how. How's this going to turn out better? Like typically within 20 minutes, it takes a shift. Let's go to, do you have anything to say, Bobbie, or should I go into
No, we're on the same wavelength, girlfriend.
Okay, let's see. Daisy T is saying, man, that felt good. Thank you. You're so welcome. Do you have any questions? Robbie, I'll come back to your comments as we just try to get to a few other people, but definitely know like everything else you heard. Sarah, I must confess I had trouble. I wasn't visualizing all, but I do have the shivers now. Do you want to go first, Bobbie, or?
Yeah, that's really important to pay attention to, Sarah, because each individual, this is Gregory, each individual taps into spirit in your own unique way. And when you may not be a visual person, that may not be your strength, but your feelings are powerful. If that's how it came through to you, we want you, when you connect with us and ask questions, to notice the energy and the feeling that you get in your heart chakra, in your solar plexus, more powerfully than the thinking part for you. So that's good information. We'll utilize whatever your strongest pathway is to get through to you. And for some people, there was one lady that we were working with in the first group that Bobbie did, who was not able to see anything but scarves floating when we were doing meditations. That's because she's an artist. She was seeing the colors and the energy of the art. And once we helped her understand that, wow, did her art take off even more powerfully as she learned her guides came through her artwork as well as her feelings. So play with that feeling part. It's important.
That is such a good point. So you obviously, Bobbie and I are a little bit more auditory. I personally am very visual as well, but I have a girlfriend who her spirit guides come to her when she's guiding a yoga class. When her and I are just in friend mode, we're in human mode, just being our little doofus faces, our little geeks, whatever you want to call us. But when she starts guiding yoga, she's like, no, Kelly. No. You need to get in this pose. Do you feel that energy that's in your body? You need to release that. That has to do with like a money block. I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? She channels as she guides yoga. It can literally come in all ways, guys. Okay, so Sarah, let us know if you have any comments on that. We have a hello from Carolyn. Double Diamonds just got here. Oh, watch the replay, Double Diamonds. We did a guided meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Masters to meet your spirit guide. Robbie was saying thank you so much. Okay, we got Julie Ann with some more comments. I felt great. My guide held my hands and told me all is well. Her name is Wilma. The temple was all crystal and blue and gold with pink seats. Wilma was beautiful in a white Greek robe. And we have Anna tuning in. That was amazing. I felt and saw all of it. I never felt that before. I heard Donna, then Juliet. I sat with a beautiful woman with a very strong and motherly energy. I saw her in detail. Wow. Well, congrats, Anna. Okay, so does anyone have any questions about their connection to their guides? Any questions that we can answer while you're here live? And don't forget, if you guys are really ready to set the intention and connect to your guides, you can always join us on our mastermind. I linked to it in the comments. There's room for 3 more. We start next Monday. We meet 3 Mondays of each month to just deep dive so that you have that your best friend in the spirit realm on your back, helping you with every detail of your life.
We want to comment briefly to Anna. The fact that you heard 2 different names is important. It's letting you know that 2 of your guides came through, because many of you have more than one guide. It's just the most powerful one is usually the one that interacts with you. There are 12 of us working with Bobbie, but Gregory's the primary one that comes through. And at different times, the other energies can come through, but she has probably 5 personal guides. So there's room for more than one, my darlings.
Okay, and so we have Kelly Mullins asking, I want to know who my guide is, please. Kelly, did you do the meditation? Tell us a little bit more about the meditation. We'll be able to help a little bit more. Jenny F, I had a Patter Patrick coming through. Hey, that's a great first start. That is a great first start. Alberto, I want to win the lotto. Love it. Me too. Actually, I don't care about winning the lotto. A windfall of money, however it decides to come into my life, is always acceptable.
The person who came through with Pat or Patrick, pay attention. This is Bobbie. Sometimes I want to call Gregory Greg or Gregster, and I am corrected that it is Gregory. That the intonation and the energy of that word is different than when I call him Greg or Gregster. That doesn't work. So pay attention when they speak.
Gregory is awesome. He tells me that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to play with some of my guides later and call them something different and see how they react. I had a new guide come to me this time too. His name was David, and he gave me a little rose and put it in my heart and said, your next biggest step is recognizing how beautiful you are.
Ooh, I like that, Kelly.
I know, right? I was like, David, I like you already. Let me see, Stephanie, will this be up on the site for playback? Of course, yes, it is. Oh, you came in 15 minutes? Yeah, it will, of course, be back. Lane, I've been getting the name Dell for a long time. I never considered it maybe a spirit guide trying to contact me. You want to check in on that one, Bobbie, or you want me to?
There's more to the name than Dell, but it's a beginning. And it's an energy It's like Dell, like Bell, but it's has the D name energy to it. Keep playing with that and allowing it, and use that as your jumping off point at this point in time. If the name needs to be longer or more advanced, it will come through eventually or transform to what it needs to be, but that's your beginning point.
That's a really good point. Guys, I want to let you know that I, for a while, did third eye meditations and did like chakra balancing meditations probably for about a month. And then I did meditations just to meet my spirit guides. And there were took a couple times just to receive that energetic shift. And then I was able to see him. And my first guide I met was Ezekiel. He's like my primary spirit guide who's always with me. He's just not, he more just likes to play versus actually give people advice. But there were 3 times where we were just dancing first before I could hear his name, because it's like an energetic shift. Think of it this way. Like sometimes when you see a person across the hall at, like, you know, back when you're in high school, you're like, oh, who is that person? You see him again, you see them again. And then you're like, oh, you keep bumping into them. And then it's like, hey, I've seen you around a lot. What's your name? Kind of the same thing, guys.
Excellent explanation, Kelly. We love that.
Let's see. So Anna is saying she asked what I would like to know, but I didn't ask anything. We greeted each other by holding both hands and bowing our heads with a smile. The same with the guide at the door. That's okay. You don't need to always ask something. Sometimes I just want to meditate in the morning. This was something that Bobbie and Gregory helped me with. Just to kind of, it's okay to sit back and just receive energy, because a lot of the work that guides do with is an energetic shift.
Much of what we're doing here through the meditation and through being in the energy with the Bobbie and the Kelly, and that we will be doing in the class, is the mastermind, is raising your energy vibration to allow you to more powerfully tap into the messages that are coming through, because most of what needs to happen is a shift in energy, a raise in vibration, and a raise in consciousness, where you begin to believe that you can do what you're doing. You do it a lot, my darlings, but then you discount it immediately. And that's the value of a mastermind, is support not only from these 2 lovely ladies, but also from the other people in the class, to help encourage you to be able to expand into the wiseness that you know you can be when you let it happen.
So for the people who are asking the money questions, there's going to be Sundays, I'm going to be uploading pre-recorded videos. Thursdays, I'll be live with money training, and Bobbie and I are going to pick out a schedule, probably Mondays, where we're going to be live every Monday for spiritual growth for you guys, for meditations, topics, and here's the wand for those of you out there asking for it. So we'll be back with more spiritual growth, but money questions, make sure to watch the videos on Sunday and Thursday. Lamar, just being a sweetheart. This is a wonderful live stream to meditate to. Thank you, Kelly and Bobbie, for sharing your gifts. Mwah.
Mwah.
And Nohami, here's my wand. Let's see, Ravi, so powerful. What a, oh, Jesus, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Physiological connection as well. I hear it, you guys. I respect where I'm at in this very moment. Thank you with all my heart. So grateful. Ravi, of course. Kelly, go back and listen. Kelly Mullins, go back and re-listen to the replay of this for the meditation. And for those of you who are ready to join the mastermind, I put it in there. But for those of you who are, let me find the link for you, because I also have a recorded version of this meditation, just the meditation. Let me link to that for you guys really quick. Let's see. I think it's. If you guys go to my website, just go to the home page. I actually have it in the description too of the live. But if you just go to my home page, type in kellylunt.com, discover how to connect and communicate with your own guides. Yes, you have your own. If you enter your name and email in there, you also get a meditation very similar to this sent straight to your email box. So let's see, what other questions do we have? Caper Chick, I didn't see anything but felt very relaxed. That's okay. You're on the right path. Sometimes, double diamonds. What a cool name. Sometimes when I'm half asleep, half awake, I hear someone talking and I will say, what did you say out loud? Then I realize no one is there. Is that a spirit guide?
Can I speak to this one? Before I knew about all this spiritual stuff, I was didn't really believe in a lot of it. And I would be in meetings and words would come out of my mouth, and I'd look behind me because I felt like somebody just spoke me, but I didn't understand channeling at the time. I didn't understand what that was, and I didn't understand that's what I was doing. So I absolutely understand that being able to hear for those of us who are auditory. So when you hear that, begin to ask, could you repeat it so that you can begin to capture some of what happened? Write it down immediately if you can, or audio it, or some way to begin to record, and then step into asking other times, like, okay, spirit voice, whoever you are, I have a question. And then allow the possibility that you are actually hearing the speaking that is going on. And you'll begin to develop the skill as you ask the question and work with it.
So, and what I want to add to that is that, guys, as you tend to fall asleep, you tend to have no resistance, no blocks, nothing preventing you from connecting to spirit. So when you first tend to start to connect to spirit, it can definitely be when you're kind of in that half asleep, half awake zone. You definitely want to stay more awake. And so double diamonds, just realize that, yes, that's spirit. I checked in. You have a spirit guide sending you energy from his right hand to your back right now. So it is a spirit guide who is speaking to you. But just recognize how when you're in spirit mode, you're snapping out into human mode. What did I hear? What did I hear? It's more about, oh, I'm hearing that voice again. Stay in that half asleep, half awake place. And in that place, what Bobbie said, hey, can you repeat that? Recognize that you're trying to connect to spirit in human mode. That's the same thing like trying to call a friend who has a cell phone from a radio. I hope get your cell phone and call them. Felicia, I don't think I'm a visual person because I can't see anything with meditate. Hey, that's okay. That's why I always tried to, while I was in there, feel the energy shifts. Because if you're not visual, that's okay. Not everyone is. You might be more clairsentient, clairaudescent. I want to feel my late mom. Ooh, that would be an interesting meditation, a mediumship one to do. Okay, Robbie's got one more question. And then Kelly, I see yours too. Robbie, yes, sometimes I feel like I'm asleep or falling asleep. How do I keep myself from falling asleep or zoning out per se? I don't know how to explain it yet. Robbie, you're just at the beginning stages of connecting. And like, I would do that a lot of times too. So, okay. How do I describe it? Sometimes I have two ways to explain it. I'm curious if Bobbie has more to add to this, but what I previously said about as you're falling asleep, you have no resistance. So you're more able to connect to things, to beings that you just can't see on the human level. So that's normal. But there's also sometimes like the energy shift. If your body isn't fully ready yet to receive it, which is okay. Okay, hold on. If you're training for a marathon and you haven't run at all, sometimes you start by just running the first mile. I can see the other miles I need to run, but this is as much as my body can run today. It's the same thing with connecting to spirit. That's why a lot of the beginning of the meditation, it was just receiving light, so that your vibrations began to shift so that you can travel to them because they're at a really high frequency. So the fact that you're falling asleep just means that you're now running 2 miles instead of all 26 of a marathon. So you're on the right path.
Another thing you can do in practice is as you're going to sleep, you can ask that in your dreams or that spirit come through. You can utilize what Bobbie would call pre-programming the subconscious, what we call tapping into spirit. It's the same thing. Whereas as you're going to sleep with the intention that you will connect with spirit and that you will be able to bring the dream, the memory, or the information back into your consciousness time. If you do those things and practice it, there's a good chance that it will come through more powerfully for you.
Okay, guys. So it looks like Felicia, I remember that. Remember that you used to have a fear of it. Now you don't. You're ready. I'm so happy for you, Felicia. You're growing in all areas. Okay, let's get back to it. So Bobbie, this is going to be a little bit more of a serious question. This is Kelly Mullins, who is what's my spirit guide's name? What's my spirit's guide name? So now her comment is, I didn't get anything but my stomach tightening up. Can you help me with knowing my guide? Her second comment was, yes, I did. My stomach tightening up still is, I don't know. So let's just try to channel what's going on there. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Yes. The name again for her was Kelly?
Kelly Mullins.
Kelly, what's happening is you're asking from that spiritual place that wants to know, but the egoic mind has a belief system about whether or not it's okay to be doing some of this, quote, metaphysical stuff, tapping into spirit. Can I know what I don't know? You have an old belief that is blocking your ability to let the information through. Your spirit's asking, and then the egoic self is going, I don't know about this. And it's closing it down. Your conscious mind is saying, yeah, I want to know, but the subconscious is blocked. So what we would suggest you do is explore, what do you fear will happen if you begin to tap into your spirit guide? If you begin to know those things that you haven't known before, what are some of the old beliefs that might be getting in your way? Just explore that to see what could be blocking you so that you can look at it and see whether or not you want to hold on to those beliefs. And do you want to let it keep stopping you? Or do you want to move through it even though there's some fear about it?
And so, Kelly, what I'm kind of picking up on it too is that there's a little bit of, when you kind of just get on a thought pattern that's like repetitive, it's, I need to know their name. I need to know their name. I need to know their name. It's kind of like, if I don't know their name, then I can't connect. There's a little bit of a worry vibration in there. But I kind of want to draw the analogy of, that saying when you go on a first date with a man, are you going to marry me? Is this going to lead to marriage? It's kind of the same thing. You just definitely hear that I didn't hear my spirit guide's name the first 3 times I saw him. Before I saw him, I just felt the energy shift. And before I felt that, sometimes I would get I was like, oh, was someone just talking to me? Like, okay, well, I'll see if this turns out to be good advice or not. So know that you're on the right path, Kelly. Just try to loosen it up a little bit. Have a little more fun with that. Okay, Daisy T. How can I know that what I'm visualizing is not just my imagination? Light came through. That was the point of the meditation, for light to come through.
How could we get through to you without your imagination? We must utilize your thoughts, your pictures, and your feelings to give you the information you're seeking. It's got to come through that way. What Kelly was talking about a minute ago is checking out to see whether or not it's valid or accurate in your life. So keep playing with it. Yes, we do use your imagination, but as you play with it, you'll begin to notice it's different than just an imagining. And we don't know quite how to make that any clearer. If you can do that, Kelly, that would be great.
I'm sorry, what was that, Bobbie? I was reading the comments.
We were talking about the difference between imagination and it feels different when you're just imagining versus when spirit's coming through. And I couldn't find a way to explain that I could give her a picture. So I was hoping you could, but if you can't, that's okay.
Now, let me think on that. It definitely feels different when I'm just in my head visualizing doing law of attraction stuff, picturing myself on that beach vacation with the mojito or the coconut drink, whatever that thing's called, in my hand, it more just kind of like is excitement, is like, oh yeah, this is coming. And that's kind of like visualizing. Wait, that's like my imagination when it's just like, how exciting, this is going to happen. But I'm not like slowed into the moment. Visualizing for me, when it's like, oh, this is what's coming to me, is the day-to-day thoughts are gone. I'm just like, I feel what's coming to me, and I'm so grounded and present. Kind of like, okay, I wonder if you'll like this one, Bobbie. That whole story of the hare and the turtle? When I'm imagining I'm the hare, just bouncy, 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 bouncy. Oh my God, and this, oh my God, and that. When I'm visualizing receiving from spirit, I'm the turtle, slow and steady.
Yeah. I knew you had it in your girlfriend.
Does that make sense, Daisy? Lane's saying that's interesting. Thanks. No, homie. I believe mine is Raphael. I wonder if that's Archangel Raphael. I mean, definitely, maybe. Alberto, the money one will happen next Thursday. I'll be doing money for like law of attraction and getting the vibration of money next Thursday. Kelly, well, I guess I don't have a guide, just stomach nerves. Oh, okay.
No.
You have a guide. You're just at the beginning phases of it. I want to take this one. Donna, hi, just joined in. Can you explain why I keep seeing the number 11 all the time? So angel number 11 is typically one of the first angel numbers that you start to see as you're on your spiritual ascension, or as you're on a good path. If you're thinking of a huge kind of 180 change in your life, like a new career, going back to school, you start to see 101, and that's the first number. So what you have to do is acknowledge it. It's the same thing as like if your friend sends you a text, hey girl, run to the store, there's a sale. This is your spirit guides, angels going, hello, we're here with you. You're on the right path. So when you see the number, take a moment, breathe it in, feel, I love this confirmation. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirits. Like, I see this. What's next? You got to do the next ask. So you start getting different angel numbers, and then you'll get different angel numbers that have different meanings. So you're on the right path to something good, Donna. And we're almost out of time here, guys. So I'm going to scan the comments really quick and just see if there's something kind of quick we can answer. Jane saying hi. Double diamonds. Kelly, smiley face. You can't say I checked in, you have a spirit guide, and not tell me the name. Oh, well, I mean, sometimes they tell the name, sometimes they don't. Double diamonds.
Sometimes they don't want to use a name yet. They want you to feel the energy and be in the vibration and play with the information so you don't get attached to the name. And as you play with it and trust it and be in the energy and do the work to expand your belief system, then a name will flow forward. There are 4 of my guides who will not have a name. I must come to them energetically. End of story. I've been told that.
Yeah, Jen, I'm checking in the... Yeah, Jen, I'm just seeing a strong energy from your guide's right hand being shifted into your back. He didn't say anything. He didn't have a strong message. Robbie's guides clearly had a huge message to give her, if you guys were watching earlier. But that's okay, guys. Sometimes my mom talks to me for like 3 hours on the phone. Sometimes it's a 5-minute phone call. All right, guys, it has been such a pleasure having all of you here. If you would like to join us for our mastermind, it's 3 months, 3 calls each month. You're there with your spiritual buddies. We're activating your spiritual connections really strong. So by the end of 3 months, you have a good grasp of what your skill is. You could tune into it typically on a daily basis. So if you're ready for that level of activation, you definitely want to join us. We have a pay in full plan and a payment plan. And this is one of my most affordable packages out there. So if you guys want to come and play with us, we start Monday. There's a link. There's room for 3 more people starting this Monday. We hope to see you guys there.
Mwah! Love you all. Thank you for showing up. We had fun.
Yeah, so we can't channel without you guys. So thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.